Hello, and welcome to the third annual Collaborative Case Competition orientation video. I'm Franz Kendall, Student Education Coordinator for Midmo Area Health Education Center. We're really excited that you've signed up and look forward to watching the videos of your patient-centered care plans. First things first is take a quick overview of the site. So here you'll find your team assignments, goals and team presentations, your rubric, the case itself, and a list of resources. Pop over to team assignments. Here on this spreadsheet, and there's examples in here, you will be able to find your name, your email, the discipline of all your team members. We suggest as quickly as possible reaching out to each other and setting up a time to meet. You can I suggest using tools like Microsoft Teams, WhatsApp, GroupMe. One of the biggest challenges we see with students during these competitions is actually things that are logistical, like scheduling. We move on to goals and team presentations. The program goals are to provide an interprofessional team experience for you guys, focusing on the core competencies for interprofessional collaborative care. Your team will examine the life story of Joe Smith and his family. We'll get to that in a moment. Scroll down here to the participant goals. You'll develop a 5 to 7 minute video presentation of a team-based care plan to meet the needs of the individual and their family. We'll want you to describe the composite of your team, indicate how you ensure effective teamwork. We want you to recommend strategies to ensure effective communication, illustrate how you've placed the interest of Joe and his family at the center of interprofessional healthcare, and how you plan for quality improvement in patient safety. Please read through all these things. And we're going to scroll on down to the presentation structure. This is really important. Submissions will be a 5 to 7 minute long video. They can be digitally recorded. You can narrate over a PowerPoint. You could use like Adobe Spark or something. And narrate over an animation, another big deal. And each student on a team is responsible for presenting a portion of the case, and all final submissions must be in MPEG-4 format. Eventually, you can upload them to a Google Drive and just send me a link. Be creative. There's really not a lot of boundaries into the actual videos themselves, other than the end, they need to be in an MPEG format. It might be worth taking some time to go look at some of the submissions on our YouTube channel from previous years. Next, we'll talk about the rubric. So here you will find all the different points and the grading criteria, and these will all pop out to the actual spreadsheet themselves, so you can get a closer look. And these are all the things that the judges will use. And so really in Project Clarity, and you have all understanding of what needs to be done. So there's examples for what an excellent grade would be, what mostly complete, somewhat complete, etc. And now for the case, here you will find information about your patient, Joe Smith, who lives on his family farm. A little information about that. He was in a hay baling accident where he had trauma to his right arm and hand. Here you will find the case notes. It literally starts with an EMT arriving on the scene. The nursing notes includes admittance to the emergency room all the way through his patient care. There are notes here from a case manager. The discharge letter. There are notes from his orthopedic PA, the occupational therapist, the pastor, as well as his school counselor. On the next tab, you will find resources, so links to cite for some things down in the area in which the student lives, which is Potosi, Missouri. I highly encourage you to hit your other online resources and find out more to help aid this patient, along with other resources built into the case. There's some support from his local school and church community. You will also find some patient education materials from the MAHEC Digital Health Science Library. Really trying to make this short and sweet for you guys. Really confident that you will have a wonderful time with this activity. But before we end, I want to pop back over to the goals and team presentations and look at the competition timeline and your milestone goals. So when this video is released, we're looking that it is January 17, 2022. Your submissions for the video are due February 14th. Judging will be from February 18th to 24. And on February 25th, the winners will be announced. The prize this year, like last, is winner take all, $1,000 for the winning team, for the winning submission to split amongst themselves. All right, so your team milestones. By January 21st, please have your team name finalized and submitted to me. You'll be receiving an email that has a link to a form with that one question in it. You just literally fill that out, or you can email me at any time with that information. By the 28th, all team members should have a role. By February 4th, your final video concept should be complete. By the 11th, we're hoping you have your video ready for your finishing touches and editing and everything, so they can be submitted again to us by February 14th. I wish you all really good luck. Please reach out to me anytime at franz@maheclibrary.org with any questions you may have. Take care.